can be very severe.
For our audience, TH is the clear favorite, 84%, man. I would give better odds to WFZ here. As we see, his matchup versus Human on paper, not that great, but of course, Infi, TH, Yumiko, they're all so freaking great against Undead. 68% in direct competition, TH, one of the big favorites here in this game, third best player in the world, currently behind Happy on paper at least, and 1-0. So we'll see how things pan out. Game starts, and we are going in-game as well.
Alright, so far no surprises. It's not a ghoul opening, which we saw a little of in Europe a while ago. This is gonna be the tried and true fast DK late fiends, also called the TED build order, which the legend brought into the metagame, and it has remained there for the longest time. Now, Altar of Kings for the Human. What's gonna pop out of this? Infi and TH really like their Archmage. Back in the day, we saw a lot of Mountain King. Nowadays, it's much more of a rarity. Hawk, for example, likes it. Yumiko likes it. TH, though, I don't think so much. Let's take a look as the altar finishes. Whoa!
MK first.
It is
interesting. Yeah, we saw that expansions here on Last Refuge are extremely easy. He goes for it right away, at least against Night Elf. I think it should be the case against Undead as well, because the pressure is not that high. On the other side, of course, DK, as you mentioned. So, Mountain King, a great weapon with a lot of damage. Stormbolt, let's ask Chechi. Everybody fears them, especially him. Stun, damage, take out fiends one after another there.
Yep.
Usually, Mountain King on the beginning of tier 2 is kind of a saving grace for Human once defend is there, and then the Mountain King is there, so round's gonna be easier, defend is on, so fiends don't do that much anymore. Now with the Mountain King early on, level 3 is not really a problem on Last Refuge, so...
Yeah. Also, this expansion is so easy to creep, something that the Mountain King can struggle with hard. For example, Amazonia can't play MK. Can't do it. Way too hard to creep. Same for Turtle Rock. Acolyte is going to scout this, by the way, and going to see the first hero with it, of course. Is the first Stormbolt going to be invested? Yes, it is. Wants to make use of that mana regen and instant expansion from TH. And with the Acolyte kill, that will be level 2 right away. Sometimes Undeads will decide to go creeping themselves instead of being aggressive, because the bolt surround possibility is always there, yeah, where you will be forced into the early TP.
Leaves the Ogre Magi alone for a bit. Item not that important here, but WFZ comes in for the harass right away. We see the dot. Is the coil gonna come on this? No, not enough, but Frostmourne, he's not really decisive. Here comes the coil, but the Mountain King with the Stormbolt gets it first as he was closer there. Close of attack for 6-4 skeletons. But this is even more expansion for the Mountain King. Kills the first one, not really successful for WFZ here. What a nice save! Okay, now he gets him. Oh, 3 ghouls into this.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure coming his way, and there's only one Stormbolt at the moment. He's gonna have 2 soon. So far he has lost 1 peasant, that's not too bad, and he's holding on to the Stormbolt, now using it. But the ghoul will be saved. 5 seconds of stun might not be enough to find the kill here early on, and he, 1 hit away from death, and he saves him just barely, very, very barely. And now only 1 more Stormbolt in a second or 2, and now it's time for the peasants to suffer.
There are 2 more coils remaining. This is not a great opening for TH, man. Super risky for... Okay, he did call for new militia, so he will stabilize at least a bit, as there's no fiend. The ghouls have to run back because he needs the lumber. He's super short on lumber. He's up at 5 ghouls now.
Yeah, this is harassment timing. This is pretty standard from, or not standard, but we see it a lot from Undeads nowadays. Go for 5 ghouls as quickly as you can and harass with 3 of them. That of course means only 2 are harvesting lumber max, and that means you're low on lumber, as you just discovered. Also, it's going to be low on ziggurats. Sometimes we see a gargoyle follow up, but there is no second crypt coming, not yet anyways. So that is something that the human has to look out for as well.
Here comes the push again. Next peasant down. He's only building it with 3. The expansion is already super duper late. Footman will go down. DK not close to level 2 though. Trying to force down the tower.
And how much he focuses on the tower, this is looking like gargoyles.
Yeah, right? But there's no second crypt, as you said before. Another peasant dead, and another peasant might die with a coil, but doesn't have the mana for now. Mountain King is back with also 0 Stormbolts, mass mana invested in the early stages. Ghouls he's trying to save as much as he can. No Rod of Necromancy available anymore.
And this
Who's the
is
trap?
this is the dangerous state where the MK is not level 3 yet, doesn't have mana at the moment. He's just a footy that can stun with right clicks every now and then, and he has lost so many peasants this game. This DK, did he kill a footy this game? I don't think so. Look at this. This is like almost level 2 only from peasants, and these two ghouls. Okay, this time they won't go both get away, and he gets level 3 from the one kill, but.
I think there was a pretty big mistake by TH. He had the chance to trap all 4 ghouls there, but 3 of them got away super low. Micro from WFZ pretty much on point, and a missed opportunity for the Chinese human player here.
It's amazing that he only loses 1 or 2 ghouls there. It's crazy.
Yeah, and he goes for even more, like 3 are queued up. He's not even building the first fiend, so what can you do with, like, you said he might go for gargoyles, but ghouls really fall off when there are guard towers. He's building them now. Will he have the time to push it again? New Rod of Necromancy still level 1.
For example, a Dark Ranger second could be really, really nice right now. He's
also a Naga, I think. I mean, hard to coil and super squishy, so might fall to the Stormbolt.
Yeah, no, I can see the value though. Yeah, you're right. It's just very unusual against an MK because if you are forced into the later stages, she's going to be very, very bad. But for finishing the game early, might be very good. He's coming in again. Only 2 ghouls hitting level 2 right here. There is one single Stormbolt. What's he going to use it on? Is he going to try to go for the DK surround and force the TP? This tower looks to be very dead. Guard tower will not be finishing. The second one though, I do think he has the time to complete that construction.
Another footman about to die down there. Is he getting attacked? Oh, nice micro. Now the guard tower is up. This makes defending a lot easier, and almost a surround in the DK, taking a few hits, gets out with another footman kill though. But now 1 coil remaining only, and he leaves again. That was the 3rd wave of attack.
TH really needs a shop.
Yeah,
why does he not have
in the main base? He's building it. It's almost finished. Oh, 1 footman he saved this one as well. Yeah, 2 footmen saved in the main base. Well done by TH. And now rejuvenation potion has been used. More mana, more HP on the MK. It's Lich time, so no mass pressure. Slaughterhouse and finally Fiends. Very unusual opening for WFZ here.
The MK is gonna get some acolytes unless they're moved away, just barely, and he's trying to get them out of range. This kill would hurt because of course you can't reproduce them.
Almost a surround, but okay, there was a staff anyway. Expo is up though and running. Lots of casualties in the base. Tier 2 tech is running. Mountain King is far away from the shop, so the units are still hurt. He can't really defend. If there's going to be a next wave now, he couldn't really defend it, but the towers are there, so that's exactly what WFZ knows as well, and therefore he goes for more creeping. Once level 3 for the level 2 call. Circuit of Mobility is going to help, and is waiting for the Lich and tier 3 to be finished. Statues come in. 35 supply for the undead, 35 for the human as well, who's going in again to try to snipe the acolytes. The 10 Lich is there to help. 1 Stormbolt, insta-gap, but that's it.
Yeah. We're pretty late into the tech still. This is going to be fairly expensive, maybe like 200 gold or something. He has more Stormbolt, he can kill the ghoul. Gets it, just barely. Oh, in range, but now a TP might be getting forced. He's trying to staff out. Is it going to be fast enough? Yes, it is. After the Coil Nova, the damage is not sufficient. But now healing up for him is so hard. The Scroll of Regen only provides him with like 5 per second, or is it 4? Something like that. So getting him to full HP, it's gonna take forever.
Yeah, the 2 scrolls will heal him up to like 50%, and that's about it. That's definitely not enough against the Coil Nova. And we're close to level 3. There's gonna be a big item drop here at the shop. Is TH gonna play this more aggressively? Is he satisfied with the level 3 Mountain King? Yeah, so far it looks like a Tomb of Experience. Amazing for the Lich. He leaves it there. And TH leaves him alone. Free creeping for him, Ogre Magi falls, and Potion of Greater Mana. Hallelujah.
Oh man. What does WFZ play from here? It's gonna be a destroyer push? Is this like a siege with meat wagons? He has quite a bit of money here, 400 gold, probably gonna be the 3rd hero. Dark Ranger would be the usual choice.
Yeah, pretty sure. Skeletons will be good. Yeah, it's a very nice addition to get rid of the...
Oh, the rock golems! They're attacking the expansion!
Oh, nice!
Somehow he lured the creeps in, and now they're attacking. He needs to attack his own base, so the aggro drops. But he doesn't do it. He's gonna lose 1 guard tower here. Maybe. No, he starts repairing. But the unit is going in towards the main. However, there are quite a few guard towers, so this force consists mostly of frenzy ghouls, or normal ghouls, I'm not sure. And in the same time, in the main, he's being attacked by the Footy Force, and with the Storm Bolts, those ghouls will die quickly, and giving the MK now level 4.
It's true, not the biggest update, but of course more bash chances, always nice. Next Storm Bolt, next kill. No lumber income anymore for WFZ. Did he go for Destroyer upgrade already? Do you know that?
I didn't see it.
Big steal now for WFZ, killing the Rock Golem with ease. A layer through of accuracy, massive drop, 10% more damage, basically a free attack upgrade. And especially for Fiend's Lich and all the range, it's gonna be great. Staff home, and the Destroyer upgrade is finished, which is big, because as we said, no lumber income anymore. He's going for a meat wagon in the base. He really wants to break this now.
Yeah, you can slow siege this with like 1 or 2, maybe even 3 meat wagons with Disease Cloud, shoot at the Town Hall from range. The Destroyer there in the main was really nice, because one single Destroyer is basically enough to deal with a Footy harass.
Tier 3 tech by TH, Paladin second hero. Is it gonna be a Blood Mage third then for the ultimate nuke, Banish Bolt, Holy Light?
And Paladin second is really not what you want. Usually you want the Blood Mage for constant mana and also Banish on level 2. But he might be forced into the Paladin because he took so much damage earlier, he just can't heal up his goddamn MK. He's just chilling up here next to the red camp, which obviously he can never creep. And his towers have to hold this expansion. But the peasant line is kind of... There's so many. Yeah, he's super well protected against destroyers.
But they're so far away as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but against meat wagons, they don't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. What's he doing over there? Can't snipe him at all. Waiting for the Paladin to finally be able to heal up the MK, and it's double Griffin Avery.
A player's forces
are alright. So, WFZ, if there was to come a lot of... Griffins, can he really deal with those? Let's say 70 supply Griffins. Is he forced to tear down this expansion before? This is going to be a game about time. How quickly can the Undead tear this down? The peasants are suffering hard here. They're kind of exposed. Only like 1 tower or 2 can attack when the ranged heroes of the Undead are shooting away.
Lich already level 2.6. Now with the meat wagon, he can get the blacksmith because there's so much time, and then no knights. And what's he going to do against the fiends then? I mean, yeah, Griffins work, but if you have a good amount of fiends and web, there is definitely an answer to them with kiting.
The Destroyer, by the way, is scouting here, seeing the human army, I call it, but it's just 2 heroes creeping. He took out the little Knoll camp there, and it took him forever.
Yeah, TH is losing this expansion. He can't do anything against it. Coil Nova's silence is way too strong, and the damage seems to be sufficient, and TH is only creeping the entire time. There's no mining going on here. He's basically down to 1 base.
Yeah, right.
And he has massive lumber problems. He can't even repair this.
Yeah, and even if he comes home here to defend, how is he supposed to beat this? There's only now a single Hawk, but that's not enough.
No. Can you check if TH is a Shredder? I mean, he didn't creep it, but maybe he got it somehow else.
Nope, he doesn't have one, and he's also pretty low on lumber.
Oh, he repairs the entire time, but the meat wagon, such a smart and great choice to add this one.
Only 1 meat wagon surprises me. A second one would have teared down this expansion a lot sooner, but seems to be good enough anyways.
Yeah, it's definitely the safer choice, since I think he expected them as airplay. Whoa, the
so
Nova.
many peasants.
And the expansion falls, and usually that's game for the Undead.
In the main base we have the Cloud coming in to prevent the towers from working, something we only very rarely see. The TP is gonna complete to the left, where he might be able to get this one Dragonhawk, but he doesn't have web yet, it seems, so the flyer gets away. And man, TH, he needs to save all the units he can. He is up against the ropes here.
Double Griffin Avery not producing. TH still stuck on 36 supplies, reproducing some peasants now, sends them over to expand again. But he does have the resources for it currently. The thing would be a level 5 Mountain King would maybe be a saving grace for him. But, I mean, the hero combo of WFZ is so strong already. 3-3-2, 4-3-2.
Wand of the Wind.
Wand of the Wind, exactly. No dispel on the human side, so... Yeah, that's we talked about it yesterday, how amazing this item can be in certain situations. And if you can dodge a bolt with it when a hero is about to die, then just cycloning is so good.
Or disable the staff, disable the holy light. Can be very clutch timing. And these 3 Dragonhawks, man. What does TH do here? Like, he can try to harass the base, but there's probably towers now. The Dragonhawks though, get away again.
Towers. There's 2 Invo Potions on the Undead already. He knows if there's a chance for TH to come back, then it's either big Echo Harass or a Hero Kill. But he's very well protected. Does he have Death Pact? No, it's Aura level 2.
Yeah, I think that's a little risky. If the human gets to a big army again with maybe Griffins or something, then having that heal is a big help. Again, here comes Economy Harass. No Spirit Towers here. Of course, they can get disabled by the Cloud anyways. TP back home. And this is what he needs to do. MK in trouble. He has a staff, but is this too much damage? Should be good enough to get home, yeah.
Yeah,
Coil Nova wouldn't have been enough.
Well, this 45 supply. Blacksmith is back, by the way, and the expansion goes on as well. Is it giving this game away? We saw humans coming back from bad situations so many times. The first Griffin is there, and TH's movement over the trees is really good. The Fiends are never really in range for a web.
Yeah. Doing the one thing he can to win this game somehow, but now they may start to die. Excuse me, those Dragonhawks. Loses the first one. He has the vision himself now with a destroyer above the trees. And the expansion is up again. Paladin is level 2, of course still very weak. MK, he's getting close to 5.
Blood Mage as the second support hero for him. And then Siphon Mana first, I do believe. Paladin is 2, so Divine Shield is there. More unlikely to kill him then. Level 1, the Paladin, easy to kill, I think. But once he's level 2, there's at least some shop control on the human side, then basically unkillable, especially with the Blood Mage edition, where he has all the mana in the world. So, red spot creep for WFZ. He has the flute already, Hood of Cunning this time. Okay, for the Lich, it's more damage and more attack speed at the same time. Level 3 on the Dark Range and more radius on the Silence, which is always nice, since you have to silence all 3 heroes in this one.
And I'm starting to get worried here for WFZ as well. This is giving him so much time. He's going for destroyers now. I don't think he can break this base with destroyers. There's still so many towers. Obviously, they weren't touched. Still 7 guard towers at the expo. The main is also looking pretty sturdy. And a new expansion coming up for TH here, it seems, with the ivory towers being deployed at this gold mine. But very good scout from the destroyer. He already saw it.
Level 5 on the Mountain King. Stormbolt causes a lot of headaches for the undead. Now level 3 Paladin. Somehow TH sneaks back into a great position in this game, but the harass continues. He took out a lot of workers again, immediately reproducing, but this will cost him some income. Lich close to level 4 as well. Here comes another attack by TH. Gargs now.
Very surprised the undead isn't going for a Temple of the Damned for Banshees.
Yeah.
Has the lumber for it.
Anti-magic shell is almost a must against Banish Bolt, Holy Light, Griffin attacks.
And also against the entire air army. Curse is very nice.
Yeah.
But he's not doing it. Oh, good creep check here for the undead. 2 of those are already ensnared of those flying units. Oh, big silence hits everything in this army. Level 2 silence really coming in clutch. First Hawk easily dealt with, and now he can go for the Griffins probably. And this is not a good fight for TH. Wait, this is way too early of a fight. Why is he not TPing out? Oh, he doesn't have a TP. He's getting caught with his pants down here, losing so much. The Blood Mage will be one of those losses. Only level 1, I guess. But also all of those flyers. And he's going for the MK. Is there a staff on the Paladin to get him out of there? No, there's not. I don't think he can get out of this. He has a staff, but... Alright.
He's trying with Nova and Focus, but it didn't really work. Paladin now on its own. And TH, yeah, he came back so strong. Crawling slowly back into a leading position. But WFZ says no. Here comes more Griffins, more... Oh, yeah, he saw it. Okay, TH cancelling this expansion, saving some gold, saving the peasants here. He will kill this to make sure, okay, that there's not going to be an expansion coming up. Scouts this position as well. Double expansion would be his demise. Pretty sure about that. Bad item, by the way, for TH on the red spot. Helm of Valor, not really good for any hero. I mean, a bit of HP is okay, but not really what you want here. So many statues, so much heal, so much mana regen. Lich still down to only 1 Nova though, and also no coil anymore. But he breaks this. This gives some more time for the Paladin though. And boots of speed, always nice.
Almost gets to 4, this is pretty good, but the Blood Mage, he worries me. At the moment, he only has a level 1 Siphon mana. That is so bad, considering how late we are into the game.
0-0 upgrades on WFZ side, 2-1 for the human in this position. Still no Temple of the Damned, and more Gargs. How many did he group up? 5. It is now. How many Dragonhawks do we have? He lost a good amount of Dragonhawks in the first fight. Yeah, he has only won with 1-time Shackle. Apart from that, not too much he can do against them. TP in now. We see the Gargs for the first time, or will he keep him secret?
Huh, interesting. He keeps him away.
Okay, now he saw him. But the army is back anyway. Okay, what's the reaction? I mean, he has double Griffin Aviary. Can he produce against that? It's only 1 crypt, but look at TH's resources, man. It's so horrible. 1,400 gold, 30 lumber.
He's finally taking out the laboratory now. I think he should solo creep this with the Blood Mage. But he's gonna go for the Paladin as well. Of course, level 2 Divine Shield is really, really nice. 30 seconds of invulnerability. And he can take this out super quick with, of course, the high damage from the Griffins. But there's no heavy armor in this undead army aside from the statues, so those will be gone quickly. But I mean, he's gonna morph them anyways in a real fight, I imagine, if the Griffins should find their target. Finally level 2 for the Blood Mage.
We have Banish now.
Oh, that's true. That's gonna be opening up a lot of hero kill potential, but there's invul on every single hero for the undead.
He calls the Gargs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 attack upgrade plus... Okay, the flute doesn't really work against air, so that's not a free upgrade for him. And it's still good damage. At the moment, only Griffins. Where are the Dragonhawks? 2 of them are there, but it's not enough. He has to get more. And WFZ expanding.
Close to his opponent. Wants to take that... Wants to not give TH the opportunity to re-expand over there.
1 Invo Potion on the DK, 1 on the Lich, 1 on the Dark Ranger. He's well aware that this is not ideal for him. Coil and Silence. Not hitting everything, but the air army is looking scarier and scarier by the minute.
A player's forces are under attack.
And those Gargs, 7 of them, are probably gonna shred through the air army of his opponent, especially considering that there's gonna be silence on the Hawks, so Shackles will be disabled. Maybe he can try to
silence on the hero.
Yeah, maybe he can try to bait a silence on the heroes and then go in with the Hawks. But this is such a tough fight for TH. But he's getting up to very high supply now. 68 for him, and he still has 1,000 gold to spend as his main base has expired, his main gold mine. The Undead still had a little bit more because of the harass he took in the meantime. By the way, this Shade, I don't think we've mentioned it yet, giving so much information this entire game.
Oh man, he's gonna be creep jacked here again. Can he kill the Rock Golem before? No, where's the silence coming on? We see on, not on the Hawk, so Shackle is available, but the heroes suffer now. Or the Gargs come in. Shackle number 1, number 2, he gets a lot of them. What are the Gargs doing? Not too much, to be honest.
This is a big mistake. He used the silence before, and now he's losing his air army. Is TH actually turning this game around? We have Siphon Mana now going to work on the DK. He is tanking quite a bit of damage. No TP on him, no invul anymore. He used that before, but the Gargs did win the air fight. It was close, but in the end it goes towards the undead. DK now parked in the back, and with all those Griffins and Hawks gone, he has to go for hero kills. Can he find those hero kills though? The DK is way far in the back, but now invul going for them!
Trying to run away now with that big kill he got, but his army suffered so hard. 52 against 34, but there is a glimmer of hope.
He can rebuy him though, and he does exactly that.
Okay.
How many times can he do that? How many times does he have to do that? He still has a lot of mana on his heroes, so WFZ still needs to be careful. This game is not over yet. The army is laughable for TH, but the heroes are crazy. Double silence again, and he's going for the Blood Mage now. He can be healed up, however, because Divine Shield keeps him safe, but now only 1 Holy Light, and the damage is still coming in. Might be the end of the Blood Mage, but he just barely gets away and gets healed up again. Now the MK perhaps in trouble. More and more Griffins flying in, but the Rail, he's so bad, they're getting picked off one after the other. Level 5 now for the Lich.
Oh, big nukes on both sides. Who will get the bigger hero kill? We have Coil Nova online on level 3. On the other side, Stormbolt, of course, 3. Level 2 on Holy Light and almost level 2 Banish as well. TH at the moment, no income, and he's waiting for lumber. Or is he building now? No, actually he's not.
Again, very good scout, by the way. The ghoul already saw the towers coming up. WFZ is playing this really, really well. But so is TH. TH behind this entire game, but somehow he stays in it.
He's holding on so good. I mean, the early game was really bad with the unexpected Gark harass early on. Little reminiscent of Ente, but better executed.
Going into the main now, trying to distract the undead to buy time for his new base, as mass towers are being produced by TH to the left. But now the Blood Mage in trouble again. The Paladin is out of range to heal, but he doesn't go for the Blood Mage. That may have been the kill right there, going for the MK now instead. But of course the Paladin is invulnerable, can't be silenced. But the Blood Mage, whoa, these Holy Lights, man, just barely in time, every single time. He's gonna have another one. Man, this must be such a stressful game for TH, just hanging on, clinging on to a thread, to dear life. But WFZ doesn't want to give this up. Oh, the DK almost dies from one single combo. Jesus Christ, he needs to be a little bit better with those invul dodges, I think. It is still ridiculous how scary this human force is despite its size.
WFZ's expo is up. He's getting income again. Shade is scouting the movement the entire time, so he knows what he's up to when he starts the fight. He can't push this expansion, but it's not really necessary anymore. It's only 1,300 gold left. What he has to be careful about is the second expansion. TH is towering up here. 3 are ready. 6 will be done in a bit.
I still can't believe he didn't go for Banshees. He still easily has the lumber for it. He's making this game very scary. And look at this. TH surgically.
Yeah, I think
sniping one unit after the other.
The Paladin is super close to level 5. Oh no, actually not. Well, half a level. And then can he just insta-gip the DK?
It's 100 more damage. Well, it's really... It's 70 more damage because of hero armor, but then it gets amplified by how much? 60%? So I don't think it's enough for instant kill.
Okay, and maybe with a few more Griffin shots as well. But the Lich is definitely in danger. Oh, actually, he doesn't have that.
Oh, he bought it.
Yeah, he bought a Parrot of Vitality.
Oh, that's really smart.
To be able to be saved against the nuke of the human. Really
that's
nice.
really, really smart. Something we see only very, very rarely. Paladin in trouble. Is he gonna silence him? Yes, he is. He can't go for Divine Shield now, but where's the Nova? Seems like the Lich is out of range a little.
Yeah. Minor mistake. Maybe he can get the Blood Mage though. Coil Nova, here we go. Is there a staff? Holy Light first. Staff is on him, so very hard to get away. Second staff, sorry. Third staff actually. Wow, he can staff out everything. This game is gonna be nuts.
Dude, the control from both these players. This is one of the best performances I've seen so far this tournament. Both these guys are playing absolutely out of their minds. Blood Mage is healing up at the moment. No Banish, no Siphon Mana to work with, but there's towers here, of course, protecting the TH
In the meantime, TH is trying to get something. Shackle on the guards, but only gets not all of them.
And this is these human units are going to prevail by the looks of it. Is he forcing his opponent back? Yes, WFZ has to return, and he's of course going to be able to deal with the rest of them.
Really nice execution by TH. He has to move them away. 2 webs are coming in. The third one might be successful as well. All the destroyers just follow him. Of course, destroyers can't be shackled thanks to magic immunity.
And TH trying to look for an opening here towards the left. But man, what a game.
Temple of the Damned at the expansion. He needs the anti-magic shell now, but it's gonna take so much time. And TH, with this little distraction move, fought the time to get the Town Hall up. Second expansion for him, as this one will expire. Both players down to 1 base.
A lot of gold for TH, not that much lumber. 1,000, doesn't want to go into upkeep. Now again, the Undead is going to be abandoning his expansion, where the temple gets cancelled. And instead he's going to be going for the towers. No protection for him, no anti-magic shell. This is all-out damage of the Undead army. Is he maybe not giving enough respect to the combo that the human has to offer? And again, these Acolytes will be suffering. And this might even kill the entire expansion. Look how easily he gets all of those peasant kills.
Yeah, that WFZ is back on food stamps here.
No
He
income.
needs to win this fight. 46 food versus 56, but the heroes are a major problem. The fingers must be so fast when it comes to those nukes and using the invo potions to prevent this. TH is towering up the upper left as well. Does want to go for the double income again.
Fiend's moving in for the web. Is he fast enough to react? No, he's not. He loses one. The other Fiend was trying to come from the left, but alright, only one loss, but that was pretty expensive with the Griffin. Is he gonna resupply this Haunted Gold Mine? He's making more Acolytes, yes. But up here, these towers won't be coming up, I think. The destroyers are here, and of course they can't get bolted, they can't get Holy Lighted.
Question in chat, can you cancel the web cooldown with Burrow?
I really don't think so, but
By the way,
I'm not 100%.
we have an orb of fire, and he's doing a good job against the destroyer.
The town is under siege.
Hero focus again. Of course, that's gonna be Staff. Going for the Paladin now, and he is gonna survive. Just barely, the silence wears off.
No offensive coil this time. Heals the destroyer up to prevent those towers to come up. Okay, people in chat say you can, so that's why he could web 3 units with one Fiend. Pretty crazy, didn't know about that. Silence again, but didn't hit the Paladin as he is in Divine Shield again. Who's losing the first hero loses the game, I think.
Dude, TH is turning this around. The Blood Mage again, just barely surviving. This game is crazy. And he stabs him before the coil arrives. But now the Blood Mage is gone. Getting more and more Acolytes, however, is TH.
Can he intercept something here? Doesn't look like it. Staff is on cooldown though. And the other staff is ready. More Fiends coming from there. Expansion is still up, but only 3 Acolytes mining as there's no Necropolis.
Jesus Christ, man.
Again, 1,000 gold for TH.
I don't even know who's ahead here. I got no idea.
It's basically a head-on fight, and whoever does the first big mistake is losing this game.
The big advantage for the human here in this game is it's way easier for him to harass the economy. Can easily fly in with hawks and griffins from the side, kill off those acolytes quickly, whereas the undead can't so easily deal with the peasants. That being said though, actually he could park the destroyers next to the new base where the towers can't reach, and he could shoot at the peasants, but he hasn't done that yet.
It's so weird to see this fire orb. How often do you see that? Oh, 15 HP. Now statues have to do overtime.
I can't believe he still didn't go for Temple, man. He went for it, and then he decided to cancel it
The town
again.
is under siege.
Acolyte is harassing this, scouting this, but WFZ is trapped in the bottom right.
Of course, one banished bolt combo kills a fiend at this point with level 3 bolt. Blood Mage again eating the Coil Nova, but there's always gonna be Holy Light. And if that's on cooldown, there's gonna be a staff.
That's true. 3 staffs, so powerful. And now he saves himself into the towers, and WFC can't dive into that. It's pretty obvious. Upgrades 1-0 on the undead side, and for TH we have 3-1 already.
TH, what a performance.
Yeah, man.
There we go, insta-gib on the Fiend, banished bolt combo. But now Blood Mage in the front line in a lot of trouble, getting focused, but also getting healed, and he will be surviving. Don't forget about the staff, of course, which is forced right here.
What a game. Game on the knife's edge.
The towers up here are trying to come. Oh, staff over from the Paladin. Smart
He's
move.
getting closer to 5 now. I mean, he can hunt down those ghouls. I thought they're too fast. Paladin has boots though, with Holy Light spam. Does he want to invest the mana? Is it enough for level 5? No, it's not.
And WZ can't let this expansion come up. If this expansion comes up, I think the game is over.
Yeah.
And the first 2 towers are there. This is looking like the beginning of the turnaround here.
Clock is ticking, definitely. It's not sounding very good for WFZ. DK bolted again. He kills a bit, but at the moment it really doesn't matter. Is there mana on the
WZ has to get rid of these towers up there. Otherwise, it's just gonna be fortified
He's
again.
so-
Blood Mage in trouble! First time the hero's gonna die. now that he is the stronger one in the fight. How's he gonna make use of this? Or is the Blood Mage is gonna be bought back? I think he may not have the lumber for it. Easily has the gold though.
1,300 gold, but it's about the lumber now. He goes for another distraction attack. So WFZ has to defend this. Can't really afford to lose them, but there are two fiends borrowed. Here comes the web. No, a little too slow with his reactions.
And he saves everything.
He saves everything, man.
He lost the Blood Mage, but aside from this,
Whatever he does, man, he does it right.
TH. Man, oh man, I'm starting to understand why. And he loses another fiend.
Insane. This is level 5 on the Paladin. The nuke just got stronger. There's a Blood Mage now, man.
And the towers are up. The expansion is being created in the north. Incredible.
Yeah. It's so hard, you know, you have to defend in the bottom right because you can't win the game without income yourself. But then there's TH expanding in the upper left. How are you going to do that? Yeah, insta-gip. I mean, so crazy. The solution to this would be anti-magic shell. We said it before.
Wow, I'm blown away. TH. This game is now his for the taking, I do believe. Pulling him apart.
A player's forces
Forcing
are under attack.
WFZ basically to always be in two positions at the same time and exploiting where weakness is shown.
First expo, of course, running for a long time, still 8,000 gold in, and this one will last forever as well. It's hard. It's so hard. Ultimates, could they change something? But he's so far away.
The MK ultimate, of course, would be amazing.
Avatar, magic immunity, more damage. DK level 6 doesn't do anything.
No.
That's obvious.
Lich ult also doesn't really do much.
No, against the towers? Well, there's Stormbolt.
Yeah.
So. Blood Mage is back. The nuke is ready.
And TH, man, I think he's feeling comfortable in this game. He isn't even breaking upkeep with two bases.
So ballsy, man. 2,000 gold. How are the upgrades now? 3-2. Is he going for 3-3 already? No. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Dragonhide armor, 3-3 upgrades soon on his air units. And then how do you want to kill him?
My goodness. 4 gold mines in this game for TH. A human's dream. But what he had to do to get here and how well he did it is ridiculous. Maybe now taking a fight that he's not supposed to. Going for the Dragonhawks is the undead and kills so far none of them. The first one dies right here. But with Siphon Mana, the human should have the upper hand in the mana department. But is forced out of this and is losing a good chunk of units.
TH breaking upkeep as well. There's still a little area of effect. Orb of Annihilation coming in. I don't think he can go for a hero kill. No mana for a coil. That's the problem. 5,000 gold remaining for WFZ. Why is he knocking on this door here? Just to do something?
Yeah, I think he...
Masonry 3, by the way, so it's incredibly hard. Maybe like 1 or 2 meat wagons and just send them there. He's going for more gargoyles, but they won't help against the expo.
I think he should have never let those towers come up. Like, park the destroyers up there and, you know, survive with the fiends. Also, Banshees should have been on the menu at some point in this game. Level 6 for the DK, but yeah, ultimate doesn't do much. He's gonna go for the aura or the death pact instead. It's gonna be the aura.
The destroyers are falling here. One's down, second one about to die.
And the staff, the value he can get out of those units, out of those items is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He steals the opponent's mana, gives it his own units. It's the sustain and the value of this army is just ridiculous. Of course, the levels as well. The Blood Mage had such a hard time, but he is level 3 now.
The DK is still no coil. There's an invo potion. Lich eating a fiend now for more Nova, but he wants him, I guess. He wants to kill him. Is there mana on everything? Yes, there is. Not going for though. He's towering the undead expansion up. TH is so sure of winning now. He wants to seal the deal. Breaking upkeep, 61 supply. Just invested like 1,200 gold into what? More hawks, I guess? Yeah, it is.
Alright, moving forward, he knows how low mana the undead is. Here comes one of those Novas, one of those few Novas. DK, only one coil, and there he uses it. No more mana now for the undead. Triple silence is gonna wear off in just a moment, and then it's onslaught time. Are we gonna see a quick hero kill again? Banish bolt combo? Not quite. Divine shield from the paladin. Bolt only to prevent the lich from shooting, I guess. Gouge coming in now. They might turn the tide of the air battle. At least he's eating them for Nova, though.
Insane. Shackles coming in. No silence on them. Can he kill it before? No. Guard goes down. Siphon mana from the Blood Mage against the Dark Ranger, so there's no silence anymore. Everything is sucked dry. There is going to be another coil soon, maybe to save one of the destroyers. But WZ, he's bleeding dry, man. 67 food for TH. He's taking this.
Dude, it's incredible.
Statue is so important for more mana regen. Oh, the bash comes in, but he doesn't follow it. Hub didn't expect the bash to happen there, but he has to morph it into a destroyer immediately. Another fight with Orb of Annihilation, magic damage coming in, area of effect damage coming in with the Nova, but the heroes are the problem. Avatar, ultimate of the Mountain King, and now he's magic immune. He can basically do whatever he wants. Goes for a bash on the Lich again. Invo potion has to be popped, but the destroyers are losing the airfire, and then the Dragons will reign supreme. He's trying to go for a heal kill on the Paladin, but I think, yeah, Staff obviously. Can he follow it up somehow? Stormer on the Lich, this would be it. Oh, without the Orb of Corruption, he's dead, and he taps out. Amazing game of the tournament. TH takes it and has the lead in the winner bracket final of Group D. 40-minute game.
Dude, oh my god. This... I think this is the best performance I've seen this year. And WFZ played well. He played really well.
Yeah.
And in the end, he got choked out, man. TH holding on.
This is why we love Warcraft so much, man. The hero actions.
Dude,
absolutely perfection.
This guy is crazy.
And TH, one map away from the finals.
Yeah? Oh my god. Rudan was, by the way, next to us watching this, and after the game he's sick. He's sick. He's just sick. This is reminding me of 2014, man. When humans are playing so well, it looks like they're Ember. But you have to be playing extremely well. My goodness. Map choice for the undead is going to be Amazonia. There he won't have to deal with more than one expansion, but the one expansion that there is does have a lot of gold in it. And you mentioned it before, the matchup of 2014, the best game of the tournament, WCA back then, was right here between these two. Map 1 was already crazy good.
The WFZ account means I don't want rings.
And maybe it's gonna be another one of those. Both players have impressed me, but even more so TH. I mean, how can you really play much better? That was amazing. Infi already, also, his brother in arms, had a very strong showing in his group, defeating 1-2-0, going through in first place. WFZ, what is going through his mind right now? If I was him, I would be like, God damn it, I played that game so well. But he just played perfectly. And also with such a good start, the MK had such a rough time getting that expansion up. That being said, this is a big difference. Maybe the biggest reason why WFZ is choosing this map. There's no MK possible here. Gonna be an Archmage. Of course, that doesn't mean that TH can't win. When you're playing so well, I don't know, maybe he could win with a Paladin first. Something that we don't see anymore, though. For the undead, it's gonna be Ted Fiends again. Standard, he had a very good start on map number 1. That ghoul pressure did so much in the early stages. Was it really just the Banshees? Would have Banshees been the answer? Keep the Banshees with your main army, defending your expansion, and use the destroyers to kill the towers on the other side of the map. Of course, at some point there were a lot of Hawks, where taking those out with only destroyers wouldn't have been so easy. I don't know. Maybe there was a magical answer that would have won WFZ the game, but it wouldn't have been an easy one. TK, gonna be looking for... It's an MK. Are you kidding me? It's an MK on AZ. I've never seen this before in a professional game. This is supposed to be impossible. This expansion is so hard to take. Rock Golem, Mud Golem, Trappers. This almost... If he attacks here again with those 3 ghouls, I think TH has to land a Bolts around. Otherwise, that's just too hard, man. This expansion is way too hard to take. Your Bolt doesn't do anything against the Golems, and obviously you don't have Water Elementals to tank for you. And the Acolyte's gonna scout for this, by the way. Sees it now. And he must be thinking to himself, you gotta be kidding me, man. MK on AZ.
It's really, really, really crazy to see that. I can't recollect if I saw that before. It's so weird to see it.
No, we don't. We just don't. DK is gonna be creeping first. This will be scouted by a footman. Can't really get punished though. Slippers of Agility for the DK. On the other side for the Mountain King we have Circlet. That's a bit more mana. That's always nice. Plus the gauntlets. So now he has a bit more mana, a bit more damage, a bit more HP. And the level 2. Level 3 will be achieved if he gets to creep the natural. But that's so hard to do. I'm really looking forward to how he wants to do this. And he doesn't! He techs! He plays 1 base with MK first. Is this like... Is this Firth playing? What's going on here?
Since when do Chinese players play 1 base? I mean, I saw it from Infi once, but that's about it. Or is this kind of a new style? Because he goes for a Lumber Mill. Is it? He can't Tower Rush with a Mountain King.
No. It's just gonna be 1 base and then maybe go Knights Griffins, but you're gonna be so vulnerable for so long.
Tier 2 expansion, maybe?
Yeah, I guess.
Goes Blacksmith early as well.
Alright, this is something new, guys. This is uncharted territory. I'm very much looking forward to how this pans out.
Yeah. We can predict all we want, but this is... I think it's gonna be Dragonhawks again. Maybe with a lot of harassment to distract WFZ to buy some time on tier 2 to expand.
We'll see. Militia moving out again. He's gonna reach his level 3 here. That's of course crucial for every Mountain King. No Shadow Priest access easily obtainable, by the way, on Amazonia. So healing up the MK is super hard. Already getting the Staff of Teleportation, by the way. Also. And a footy keeps scouting, always knowing where the undead is. Knows he doesn't have to be afraid of a creep jack coming in. And WZ's creeping is really slow, with DK first being the choice. And late fiends, of course, you can't creep too easily, too quickly. Mountain King finds the sentry wards. Gonna be more vision, more information for him.
So, do we see a Rifleman already? No, we do not. Do we need Rifleman early on? Not really, right? Footman with defense should be a little more important, but why go for Blacksmith early then? Tier 2 is finished, we're gonna see it soon.
Huh. Fascinating.
It's really interesting to see that on a stage like this. I mean, it doesn't get much better.
MK is creeping pretty hard though. 3.5 already. He's not going to be in time to steal the very big creep here. And not trying for the other kobold either. Needs to be careful here. He's pretty low HP. He doesn't want to be forced into a TP. Is he going to go Blood Mage this time, seconds? Again, might be hard for the MK to get back to full HP. And if the MK is not full HP, you can't really win a fight. Too easy to focus you.
Definitely way more risky
are under attack.
than expansion play. Way more risky than the Paladin play. Heals up now. He took a lot of losers here on his footman.
Interesting, by the way, also that Turtle Rock was not the choice, but rather Amazonia. On Turtle Rock, I would say it's a little easier to play MK, but still not easy to play MK. Level 3 for the DK. Lich is out as well. MK moving over. He's healing up here with the regen scroll. And places a very obvious sentry ward. That should have been realized by the undead. Going for double slaughterhouse.
Okay, he wants to kill this fast. Old Hazuap style double slaughterhouse, but not really with fiend opening. So How many riflemen can he get out? It's only one barracks. It's one base. He goes Sanctum as well, expanding now as I assumed tier 2. But, I mean, what can WFZ do? Is he on the way to tier 3? Yes, he's almost done. So, to push this expansion with a lot of destroyers will take some time.
The town
It
is
should be in time. And until then, he needs a lot of riflemen.
Dark Ranger would be so good for him. Go Dark Ranger, go Orb, and then go with the Statue and Destroyer, and A-Bombs. But A-Bombs are gonna be a long time before they're ready. Expansion crept up now, finding Scroll of the Beast.
Yeah, I think you definitely need destroyers. Even though they are not that great against riflemen, you need to keep the towers down. You can't wait for the illuminations at all. Because you definitely have to go for obsidian statues. Without that, scratch the game, basically.
Alright, here we go. Double statue production. No third
A
hero
player's
yet, no
forces are
orb
under
yet.
attack.
He only went for 2 fiends, so saved a lot of money in the mid-game, early mid-game. And now is investing all that into tier 3 stuff. That usually means that gonna have a very potent army, but also gonna be pretty weak for a long time. And now, still no expansion for the human. Oh, he was low on lumber, I think.
Yeah. Again, low on lumber. This time the laboratory is right there to buy him. Mountain King goes in with harass. Destroyer upgrade comes in. What's going to take a long time though. He can't bolt the rest of the army. Oh, we wanted to get that Lich maybe, but the coil arrives too early. Frost armor first, but the statue gets sniped. Not that big of the deal with double slaughterhouse.
Alright, but even get away. But the MK with boots here. Oh, the bash will give him the kill. Blood Mage in trouble though, getting the coil, and now only 1 coil left. I think he has 1 more region scroll. No, he'd used it before.
2 riflemen. How many statues do we have? 2, 3.
2 statues, and Destroyer upgrade almost done. The expansion only now finishes. This took a long time, and only now he can produce more because he was supply stuck before.
Why is he creeping now? Okay, no. He has level 3, he has level 2. Switching to A-bombs. Okay, he lets the expansion come up. It might be a mistake. He could push this easy. Maybe he's not expecting TH to build that few towers. There's only 1 up there. Fiend getting caught off guard with the help of the rock golem.
Heals it up though with the coil. A-bomb is now in the battle. Seems like he doesn't have Burrow. With only 2 fiends, I guess you're not going to expect to get too much value out of this. But with the A-bombs now, the rifles are in trouble. There is, however, no more mana for Nova. So Human might be able to run away. DK always parked in the back. Doesn't want to get bolt siphoned. Does he not realize about the expansion? He should have seen the Scroll of the Beast in the inventory.
Must have seen it. He must know it.
He hasn't. I don't think he has scouted, but yeah, he should.
Otherwise, if it's not an expansion, there would have been a human push like 2 minutes or 3 minutes ago.
Something really weird would be like tier 3 transition, but out of rifles. That's super weird. I mean, this game already is super weird, but that would be even more so the case.
I think he has to transition. He goes tier 3. So Knights casters. But then
so greedy from TH, man. No expansion, no tower expansion. Only 1 coming up now. Going tier 3 on 50 supply.
Okay, WFZ is pushing now with the Dark Ranger, as you said. 1 destroyer up, 1 A-bomb to tank the damage. No disease cloud, no wagon. Oh, 2 A-bombs. How can he deal with those A-bombs? He needs to kite, he needs to buy time, and he's doing a great job at it for now.
Nova hits the rifles, and this might be an easy kill here. Silence against the Siphon mana, doesn't want to get sucked dry again. Nice micro, by the way, saving that rifleman. MK in the front line, of course, he's got the TP, he's got the invul, he won't be dying too quickly. The statues, micro to the back, and again the Siphon Bolt combo.
So sick, right? How he has the timing down.
Also saw that in map number 1 a lot. WFZ needs to hurry up here, he needs to pressure this does he really not realize there's an expo?
He must.
He could totally like walk in there, kill those towers in 2 seconds.
But also like a long time ago. That's why I was so...
It looks like he doesn't realize.
I'm questioning the change to abominations.
It looks like he doesn't realize there's an expansion. Only now getting the next Ziggurat, that's so late.
He's counter expanding.
Wow.
So he must know.
This game is so weird.
Griffin Aviary coming again. Mountain King back to full mana. Blood Mage still level 1, no banish just yet. Shop is gone. Oh, almost. That was a little premature there. A little too early to call it.
Next Nova, this will be a kill on the Rifleman.
At the moment, he doesn't really have anti-air, an army in general. If there's an open fight, WFZ wins it in 10 seconds, whatever. So he needs to stall some more time. WFZ allows him this time. Level 3 Lich coming up, though. 2 destroys.
Oh, Blood Mage, what are you doing, my friend? Very far forward. He's probably gonna die. Only level 1, though.
So he was close to level 2. We don't have Banish Bolt in, on the other side.
Oh, there's one tower only in the base!
Yeah, we have level 2 Call Nova now. He might be using it on the Mountain King. The Destroyers take good care about the towers. 3 of them. That's exactly the push he needed to do quite a bit of time earlier. Abomination gets coiled. And Blood Mage is back in a bit. He's so dominant right now.
4 for the DK. Again, the human with a lot of gold, but so low on lumber. Didn't go for a shredder this game. And now the Destroyers in the main, they can go for the peasant. There's nothing here to deal with them. Going for the altar now, in fact. And he's thinking about it. The MK, though, is trying to distract him. One more Call Nova, one more kill. No statues, though, to resupply him with mana. But the expansion is coming up. A scout is coming now from the footy. But what can the human really do about it at the moment?
Blood Mage escapes. WFZ focusing on units, not on the heroes here. Griffins are coming already, of course, perfect against the Abomination. Paladin will not see the light of day, that's for sure. The Destroyers take care about the peasants here. TH is in trouble, and he knows it. Goes for WFZ's counter expansion. It's not... Okay, it is finished. The Necropolis as well. Town Portal possible. Double level up. 4 and 2.
TH needs to force him back here. He's taking way too much damage in the main. But he can just TP or walk back. He's going to TP and he can just leave the Destroyers here. They're going to keep attacking the peasants because only the ground army is good enough. One more coil, one more kill. Level 2 for the Dark Ranger.
Yeah, Dark Arrow now. Skeleton Edition, of course, always nice for the Lich. You can eat them and get more mana.
Again, TH is behind. This time much further, though, I would say, than he was on map number 1. Can he somehow crawl back into this game?
Nice item with the Magi, plus 6 mana on the Lich or more mana on the DK. I wonder if he gives too much time to TH again. Zeppelin drop with Rifleman now. They defend this. 3 Riflemen defend 3 Destroyers.
Yeah, of course, the armor working out there. Heroes are pretty underleveled. Well, Blood Mage level 2 is not too bad, but once the Paladin comes out, he's going to be so late and he's going to be so weak. Only now the altar is coming again at the expansion. And WFZ realizes how strong he is. Can chase the human across the map. And again, TH has to evade fights for a long time and deal damage in the meantime.
Romantic is facing the winner of this match. Would probably not be that happy to face TH. But so might be pressing his thumbs for WFZ. Here we go, Banish on the Blood Mage, can't be attacked except Coil Nova! Oh boy, amplifying the damage, of course the Destroyers kill him! What a mistake by TH, losing the level 2 Blood Mage, but why the hell was he there?
I think it's an okay trade though. He kills like 5 or 6 Acolytes, he kills the Ghoul, he forces mining time, and you know, Acolytes not mining, off mining time. Yes, it was level 2 hero loss, but he's not going to take a real fight anytime soon anyways.
A town is under siege.
And again, we have the Griffins swooping into the main, but this time there's a Fiend there with a web available. A little slow there to react was TH. And because he's busy with his MK, but Boots should get him to safety.
Army is back, 3 Riflemen still defending this, so does he want to break it? It's a great distraction here. He doesn't want to commit too much. DK going for another town portal, kills the blacksmith. Cloud being upgraded now.
And we saw barely any Spirit Towers last game. I think we didn't see a single one actually.
Tower down again, Riflemen on their own. Will WFZ open the floodgates to the base and wipe out the peasants completely? Mountain King comes in again. Ooh, these Acolytes, man, they are in trouble. Very good that TH was able to escape the...
and he evacuates with the Zeppelin. Can he reach for the web? No, gets away. But the destroyers are on the chase. It's 4 of them with mana. This might be a crash and burn, and all those units fall. Just barely gets away. And they're stuck between the trees. One rifleman gets out, but they're dizzy. So probably all gonna die. The Griffins in the main are dealing good damage, but the MK is dropping. He's healing up now with a healing potion. Can he force the undead back before his entire base is dead?
What an interesting game. He still has the expansion though, so it's 1 base versus 1 base. Invo potion and maybe staff out. There's a sharp somewhere, must be at the expansion. He's losing tier 3 as well if he's not interfering here. More Hawks coming in. He lost so much then, and the Zeppelin didn't do a good job at all.
And with the castle gone, that means no more Griffins. And no Paladin! Oh no, he started the Paladin, okay. There is gonna be a Paladin.
5 on the Mountain King from the Ceres.
And castle about to die, and then TP home will come. And TH will have to leave, and he goes away.
Forces are under attack. Is under
Timing 60 food versus 60. It doesn't get much closer than this, man. 4 destroyers. There's only 2 towers at the expansion. TH's supply stuck. He can't build anything. But Clouds and Griffins are coming in. How many Acolytes can he kill? TP for a counter TP. Doesn't lose anything. 2 Acolytes remaining for WFZ.
Oh, the destroyer's up there. He's forgetting about them. Or is he? He's focusing on the Griffin and gets it. And the destroyer will be saved, actually.
Nice trade. Really nice trade. HP for a Griffin. And of course he knows that TH is supply stuck now. He killed a lot of farms. He killed the castle. That means he can run away with
a player's
supply
forces
now
are under
if
attack.
he has all the Acolytes back as well. Major fight now. Silence on the Hawks. The Griffins are coming in. Even the Mountain King is silenced. They're going for the Fiend's statue. A new destroyer has been summoned. TH has to win this fight, otherwise he's dead. Mountain King in lots of trouble. Invo potion is ready there. The Holy Light as well, but it's a weak one. It's only level 1.
Again, Siphon and Mandarin combo.
MK! The Griffins are suffering. GG by TH. Go Echo Isles.
I was thinking there for a second, is he seriously turning this around again? Is he seriously turning it around again? But no, this time he wasn't able to. It's too far behind. What a weird strategy. MK first, fast tech, into tier 2 expansion, into tier 3. After that. Looking at his playbook right now. What's he gonna play on the next map? Next map is his choice. Gonna be Echo Isles. And, well, we've seen 2 MKs so far. And that is another good one. Another good map for the Mountain King. Fast expansion, of course, also very, very good here. Easy to take. What's his plan? Would be surprised, amazed, in fact, if he went for 1 base tech again. But yeah, that was Amazonia's specialty, as we said, heading into that game. That's just too hard to creep for an MK in the early stages. Can't do it, so he had to tech. But very light on defenses, like in the main, at his expansion. And destroyers could swoop in, start destroying stuff, as the name would suggest. And you gotta go Observer. Neo. So far, I think this was the strongest performance out of anyone I've seen this tournament on map number 1. TH, absolutely crazy. Hawk has been complaining about this though. Humans have a serious problem with the map pool, always being forced into at least 1 bad map. Turtle Rock could have been picked, but instead it was Amazonia that WFZ wanted to go for, probably because of the MK. But now, TH, does he only need
Are you blue?
1 good map? Nope.
Alright, game is about to start. TH was the big favorite for you, for all the statistics out there, but WFZ needs only 1 more map to go, or to get a big surprise, or to cause a big surprise here at GCS and throw down TH to the lower bracket. Echo Isles it is a phenomenal map. gonna see. Maybe he has a solution. He had a very interesting opening for Last Refuge. And the other choices were TM and what was the other map that wasn't used?
Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock, so okay.
Pretty sure he's gonna go MK again. I mean, if you play MK on AZ, why wouldn't you do it on Echo?
Oh.
About to load into the game. WFZ. He can defeat the MK. Only on a bad map so far, though. On Echo, when everything goes according to plan, can TH be defeated? Or is he gonna be a god like he was on LR? First thing, of course, we have to take a look at is the Altar of Kings. This is gonna say a lot about this game already early on. Echo Isles, historically a very good human map, easy Merc camp access, but that honestly isn't even abused too much anymore. Usually the humans nowadays either go for the green camp next to their base, like, you know, the ogre with the claws, and then for the other little green one, and then for the expansion, or they go immediately for the expansion. Usually the Merc camp is left alone, but of course then that can be mixed up. First hero. I expect an MK here, and I think WFZ does too, and he may be playing a mind game here. He is going for the AM on the best Mountain King map.
That's true. And yeah, interesting. Maybe it is just the mind games because we all expected him to go MK. Now that's exactly why he's not going for it. He would be the third human in the playoffs, right after Infi and Romantic. Of course, the Undead Scourge has their Lich King already there after day 1, 1-0 qualified through the lower bracket though. So it's not it's not his tournament at the moment. Undeads were pretty much dominating the scene for quite a bit. WFZ had a great tournament of GCS Grand Finals, second place, biggest accomplishment for him to date. Apart from that, not too many big successes. He knows he's the father of a child. His wife is in Germany. He wants some money to go to be able to visit them more often.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's not an immediate expansion as well.
Yep. Going for the slower build up here. When you go for the immediate expo, it can be really tough to find level 3. And that's obviously an important level. Did the Acolytes... I don't think he scouted this yet. DK going for creeping first here. That's kind of unusual.
Yeah, both going for a little slower early game. It's really interesting.
And the Undead, of course, will go into attack here very soon.
A player's
TH,
forces
if he
are
plays
under
this one
attack.
base, I'm gonna fall from, you know, lose my faith in humanity. But no, he creeps up normally here. As I said, as well, I was laying out the creep route. First the 2 green camps, and then gonna be going for the expansion. I think this is what we see most, even more so than instant expo. And here we go, militia train coming from the main. It's not gonna be one base nonsense again. Didn't serve him too well in map number 2. Of course, there he did go for the expo, but it was very late.
Okay, is there Ghoul Harass again? We don't see them pulled just yet. Attack has started. He could pull them. DK is too late to finish this. Archmage level 2.3. And here comes the DK. How many kills can he get? It looks like 1 or 2 peasants max. Here's the first one. Only 1 charge of Rod of Necromancy remaining. He's not level 2. And this is not a great opening for WFZ, but of course he will come back more often. First Fiend is joining the fray too.
And considering he made all his way over there to the opposing natural just to kill a single peasant, that sounds like, you know, a bad investment of time, but you can also hang around the expansion and threaten continuous harassment, and that way keep the human back, keep him from going your way and harassing your acolytes. But in the end, he actually just does retreat to his main, does the Undead, and it's gonna get more rods and gonna start creeping more. And with this, TH can now be the aggressor.
Alright, level 2.6 Archmage, trying to find level 3 as fast as possible, of course. Expo coming up for Footman, and the first tower. Tech is, of course, delayed as always. What's he going to do? Maybe tier 2 Necro push with a Dark Ranger? We have seen Dark Ranger against Human on Ancient Isles, for example. And if you clean the Murlocs before, I think that would be a good idea, but it's it's a super all-in. But maybe you're forced into a super all-in because it's Echo Isles.
I mean, there's always the possibility of going destroyer push or wagons. Can be a little hard going wagons with no Zeppelin being available to save those wagons. But Necro push actually on tier 2, as you suggested, that would be extremely all in. Also counter expansion, we've seen that actually WFZ appears to like that strategy, going for it in both games so far, not trying to break like the expansion at all costs. And TH now keeps on creeping. He is level 3. And with Mercamp support, this is where oftentimes we will see the human being aggressive and keep the Undead away from their own expansion.
Players' forces are under attack.
Whereas we see WFZ himself keeps on creeping, getting closer to level 3.
Yeah, and let's really start to do this more often, inspired by 1v0 of course, or by you, Remo special creep rounds sometimes. Level 3 almost guaranteed, but he won't have the time. TH sniffs this out. He has 2 mercenaries and 4 footmen, man. It should be good. Can he get the last hit on the mall? It's super important. He gets it. Not level 3 though. Takes a lot of damage. Footman as well. Quite hurt there. Can he get some kills with the skeleton? No, he doesn't.
Lich coming from the main with new Rods of Necromancy. WFZ can tech now already if he wants to, but he wants to get statues and more fiends first. Gonna be delaying the tier 3 a little bit. But I think with the next round of resources coming in, he's gonna be teching up. And we can see TH heading for the main. He wants to be the aggressor here. Nice how he positions the water elemental to the south, so he knows if the undead is gonna be moving across. And that's exactly what's happening. DK, is he gonna buy a telestaff here maybe to defend himself? But can he do that with only level 2 and low HP? I don't think so.
I think he can just snipe one peasant and then he's level 3.
He can snipe a lot of peasants here actually. There's only one single guard tower defending this. But he's also gonna take a lot of damage in the main. First Ziggurat is gonna fall quickly here.
Yeah, man, repair comes in a little too late. He rebuilds one. The statues there to heal them a bit. So both are going for base res. Of course, it's better for TH as he has 2 gold mines. WFZ only one. The acolytes are slaughtered, man. He's not even on tier 3, not on the way. And he has to rebuild so much. DK is coming back to coil a bit, but he lost 3 acolytes. Oh, the coil misses again. This is bad, man. Archmage has to TP out as well.
Is there mana on the
But he gets this Ziggurat. WFZ is supply stuck. He can't rebuild his acolytes. He's not taking to tier 3. This is horrible.
Also a lot of peasants died though. It's not like this was damage dealt for free for TH. But now the Lich down here. If he had mana for Nova, this Archmage would have to be careful. DK coming from the main now. More and more Rods of Necromancy. No statues yet. Did he lose it? I don't think he did. Coming in now.
Yeah, he had a statue in the base. There's one coming, but he definitely lost it then. As well as the Ziggurat.
Players' forces are
Only
under
now
attack.
reproducing. Muddy the Mud Golem is there. The Troll Twins are there. 3 Fiends. I think TH can hold this pretty easily, to be honest.
I can put so much damage onto the heroes now with the slow from the Mud Golem. This statue is severely needed, and it arrives to start up healing this undead army. But also so many footies. Hard to chew through all of them.
It gets a coil, but that was the second last one, and he wants to be there a lot longer. Only 1 tower now. This is a great timing for WFZ to... He has to tear them down. Number 1, cancelled. Number 2 has to be cancelled as well. The heroes distracting the army, but who's completely healing up now with the Shadow Priest and the Scroll of Regeneration. He has to abandon this. He can't get the tower down. No more workers.
Tier
The main
3.
base tier 3 has finally started, but after 8 minutes 45.
Yeah, man.
That's way too late.
So damn late. I think he has to go for like a destroyer bust, but with the tech being so late, we will have to rely on there being only few towers. This is a bad position for WFZ, still having to deal with these footies in the middle, and that footy actually gets saved if he slows them, and TH is playing this so damn well. I don't know that he's made a mistake so far this game.
He loses Footman though.
He denied him.
Oh, really?
With the Mud Golem. He tried. I don't know if he actually got it off. This is masterclass. TH showing up strong in this group stage.
He doesn't even have that much in the field, but his movements and choices are just way too
Forces
good.
are under attack.
Going for WFZ's base when he expected that push to come was an absolute strike of genius. Is there another coil? No, that's not. This Fiend will most likely die if there's not another. Oh, gets away a bit thanks to the statue who's blocking there. Another statue comes in, but destroyers are so far away. There's the coil. At least this goes right for WFZ. He's not out of the game yet. How far is TH? Oh, he's out. Oh my god, TH is faster on tier 3 than the undead.
Absolutely ridiculous. He's putting on a clinic today. He is playing amazingly well. And this Expo is not in danger of dying. Only Fiends here, no Destroyers. It's still far away. More and more statues and Fiends coming for the level 2 finally for the Lich. Second hero, by the way, is going to be MK for the human. AM himself is almost level 4. Footies are dying and so are the other units, but they are like here as a buffer. They're supposed to buy time for tier 3, and that is now done.
The building position is so good, man. Shop up front behind the farm. It's so hard to reach if you move further. Here, the tower's there to protect it. I mean, the Lich can throw a few Novas. There's... Oh, Blizzard! Reminiscent of Infi versus 1-2-0. Once again, a very early transition. And there's not, of course, there's no orb yet. How is he supposed to fight this? There's no real nuke as it's only level 2 and 1 Colonel Nova. Dark Ranger coming in now. Maybe she can help to cancel the Blizzard. It's the only disable the undead army has. There's no ensnare. There's no hex.
Forces are under attack.
There's only silence. And the ice shards rain from above. It brought Infi the victory over 1-2-0. Will this repeat? I mean, we know they're very good friends. They discuss a lot together. They share a stream together.
We have 3 statues here.
Tome of experience for TH.
Oh, very nice.
Town is under
3 statues and destroyer form about to be done, and it's only 3 guard towers at the expansion. This he could try to go for a crack, but seems to be unsure. Wants to get the orb first from the main with the Dark Ranger. But now knights are starting to come out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Knights against Fiends, of course. If you have a critical mass, that's absolutely fantastic. And what can WFZ throw against this? He's going for web as he expects more flying units as they were in map 1 and map 2, but he tricks him so hard. Not going for a Mountain King, not going for air units. This is a pretty sick game by TH.
The human is far out of position though, and doesn't have a TP! Oh my god. He's gonna lose his towers here. How hard is WFZ gonna commit into this? He's staffing home, he has the Blizzard. The Dark Ranger's too far away. She's still coming back from getting that orb from the main base. And
He's
look,
zoning so hard. What can he really do? Oh, only the Lich can attack.
look at the patience from TH. He's like, yeah, I don't have a TP, don't need one. Oh, you're attacking my base? Well, 1 AM is gonna be good enough while I go creeping with the rest of my
And again, there's no Orb of Corruption. Now, finally, this will be a little help for the Lich to... Yeah, he has to pressure the Archmage, but he has a potion, he has an invul potion. He's committing hard now with silence on her. On him.
The AM is stuck here, by the way, I think. Or can he go behind the towers? I'm not sure.
Yeah, doesn't look like it, but there's no Coil Nova. There is Coil, but there's no Nova.
Just keeps creeping with all the patience in the world. With 1 breaker, 1 knight, 1 footy, a paladin, and the MK.
Can he break the
The town
main?
is
No, there are
under
even
siege.
more towers there. He doesn't have anti-air as well, so if he would go hard on destroyers, what can he really do?
Freemasonry upgrades, by the way, makes
Hard,
attacking
that
this
hurts,
very tough.
The statues do have a lot of mana, so he can stay there for a while if he goes back, heals, continues, disturb him with the Lich even further. How much mana is there on the... Okay, mana is never a problem for the Archmage if he has level 4. I think that's that timing. From the south he comes, Stormbolt right before the Nova. Is it enough damage? No, as I said, there's enough for us. Unburrow. Oh, the Blizzard is hurting him so hard. No silence currently. There isn't too much.
Going for meat wagons now. Alright. But of course you have to protect those. As I said before, there's no Zeppelin here to load them into, to protect them that way. Have to do it with good positioning. Disease Cloud now is at work though. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna become very noticeable on these peasants over time.
A little further from. The good thing is, for WFZ that there's no shop here. Infi had a shop and he had so many clarities, so many scrolls of regeneration. But not this time. Is he building one? No, he's not.
Again, we have the counter expo attempt from the undead.
Players' forces are under attack.
But MK in trouble in the front lines. Heal. Holy Light is there, however. And of course, the invul also available still. We're gonna have a big 80 supply army for TH soon. What are the upgrades saying? The knights are 1-2 already. And I imagine there's more coming. Yep. 2-2 is on its way. With these fiends being at 1-0. Only having to retreat already. Gold could be the kill. Oh, and well-timed coil keeps the fiend alive. But it's so much damage from all this normal. Level 2 for the Paladin makes killing him harder. He is silenced at the moment. Coil needs to get this kill, but he can't get it. And the Lich is in trouble as well. Can he get coiled? No, he can't. Trying to transfer the TP. But he wasn't in time. Second hero dead. And now has to retreat.
Oh, wow. What a nice timing by TH. All the patience, all the endurance, all the knowledge about what to do. This control with the Archmage, just staffing back there. Okay, Blizzard, no problem. I can defend this with one hero only. I will let everybody else creep. And I said a few times also in interviews that I don't think human is underpowered. They just need to be a little more creative to be able to beat the undeads again. This is a very good move by Infi and TH both to defend this hard push at the early stages of tier 3 undead. Counter expansion has been scouted, but it's almost finished. The problem still is experience. Level 3, level 2, level 1. This is not hot. This doesn't hurt the human at all. Oh, now here comes Blizzard Bolt Harass.
The Acolytes have to move away from this, otherwise they're all gonna die to the Blizzard. The Bolt will ensure the first kill. Undead is creeping at the moment. He's gonna be forced to react. Now even the Ghouls tasting the Blizzard. And he's mustering for a big attack. Close to 80 supply with more than 1,000 gold. It's TH here.
500 now. And WFZ can't mine. This is so smart. This delays WFZ's timings like everything. His army is weak, 54 supply. He's mining from 2. He wants to break, but he can't really do it because he doesn't have double income anymore. And more damage. This Blizzard against undead thing seems to be working so well. There's no answer from the undead yet. There's more and more creeping. The time he creates with this is so good. Throw the beast now on Griffins and Knights. There are a few destroyers though to dispel it.
He prioritized creeping the Paladin hard. So this MK is pretty weak, but well, he's about to hit level 3 and
and he will be alive. That's the biggest thing I think.
And kills might come in quickly. This damage output of the human army is damn high. With a 3-2 Knights. Griffins also get the attack upgrade from those.
1-0 on Fiends. He does have Coil Nova 2 though, and he has Skeletons. But yeah, he's preparing. 84 food, high upkeep, 88 food. And he has potions, invul, healing, staffs, 1 staff, 2 staff. 2 staff.
Jesus Christ.
Another invul. But he is stuck in his base with his Mountain King.
Does he not realize?
I don't know.
Oh, could just kill the farm, of course.
Here. Yeah,
he's making room down there.
More knights. Of course, they have the upgrade as well. Anything interesting in the marketplace for him? I don't think he cares about item. Oh, big mana potion would be sweet. Destroyer checks this. He knows, okay, this might be the nail in the coffin. TH running against WFZ's expansion. And there's a good amount of variety in this army. There's great damage. There's a lot of sustain. The triple hero combo is absolutely sick. And here we go. The Nerubian Tower doesn't stand a single chance. And I think the Acolytes will share that faith as well. TH, here comes the fight. First Fiend down in seconds. Here comes Web and Clever on the Dark Ranger, but it's just insta-gib on everything. Silent comes a little too late. The Necro in a good position, but I don't think it's changing anything. He wins the air fight, so the Griffins are gone. Muddy the Mudcobra and more Knights coming. Is WFZ really taking this man? The Destroyers are superior.
All the Fiends are gone, but the heroes are still left. The Lich now in trouble, getting bolted, getting Holy Lighted. The silence was too late. The second hero is dead again. The DK also in trouble. He has the TP. Silence, of course, still active on those heroes, but about to wear off. Here we go. The Mountain King and Paladin can do stuff again. The Destroyers He doesn't have an answer to them. Can they keep him in this game? The expansion, though, all the acolytes have been killed and it's gonna be raised.
Wow, he wants to expand for the second time. Hunting down the haunted gold mine and the destroyers. Yeah, there's an archmage, but he can't do anything. So he can't attack the breakers, but he can get rid of the knights. And that would open up more time for fiends again. And of course, good experience as well, but yeah, staff. Until the Lich is back, WFZ can only run away. How much gold is left here? 2,700. This time, not like on LR, he gets rid of the towers at the second expansion. How much gold is left here? 3,600 in TH's expansion, 1,500 in the main.
And TH is going for mass gyros now. This is gonna be his
A player's
response.
forces
I
are
think
under
he
attack.
already has the flag cannons upgrade. I'm not sure. But yeah, he can. He still has so much gold, man. He went into that fight with more than 1,000 gold. Didn't want to go buy heal scrolls or too many involts or whatever. He's like, yep, I probably just, you know, crush through you. Maybe he underestimated the destroyers a little. If he trickles in these flying machines one by one, they are going to lose a fight. But once he has like 12, they should wreck this pretty easily.
Okay, no panda, obviously. 3 armor upgrades on those gyros as well. It's so hard. 8 armor for them. Only 1 attack upgrade. You can't nova them. You can't coil them. Silence doesn't affect them, so the heroes are absolutely useless against them.
A player's forces are
Just
under
waiting for the
attack.
Lich. It's gonna cost so much. Temple of the Damned now. Now.
Anti-magic shell, of course, going to be very nice. Also possession if he ever gets a chance. But against curse, there is spellbreakers.
There's flag cannons. Look at them. He runs them down. There's no unholy aura. The destroyers are way slower. There's unholy aura now. Oh, would he love to have a well-leveled panda now? That damage. The damage is so sick. He loses the first one.
Is he going to just die for this? No.
Lich is back. That's so important against the gyros now. He needs to kite, but there's no room to kite. Is the air superior this time for TH? It definitely looks like it. Crimson Mass destroyers. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Oh, actually a coil. Well done. But it's only 2 left. Can he fight? Can he win the ground fight? I doubt it. No, he can't win the fight. And he drops down to the lower bracket. TH 2-1, losing a map, struggling a bit. But in the end, it was his game. And he follows Infi and Romantic as the 3rd human brother into the playoffs. And he will face Romantic in a human mirror.
Man, what a performance. That was, especially map number 1, out of this world. Still can hardly believe